Well guys, starting off today's video at Daikoku, PA, which is currently already being shut down by the police. It is only like 8:15 p.m. It's really quiet tonight. Obviously it's been raining, it's cold and it's wet. But one really cool thing about Japanese car culture is how there are so many PAs around here in Tokyo that you can kind of just travel between each PA. And normally the one that you get to at the end is the one that police don't really shut down. And that's what we're gonna do tonight. We are going to go to every PA that normally everyone goes to when Daikoku PA gets closed down. And despite it being wet and rainy, there's still gonna be some people, especially Shibuya PA, because that is all undercover. So, let's jump in the car, let's head into Tokyo now and head to the next stop on the list, which is Tatsumi, PA. Pretty famous spot, a lot of supercars normally go there, and we've got about an hour and a half before the police generally shut down that one. So let's go check that out. But as you can see, there's not really any cars here. They already kind of left because the police, for some reason, shut this place down super early tonight, which is kind of bizarre because it's really quiet being that it's cold and rainy. But yeah, we're gonna do like a full Japanese car culture kind of Saturday night meet tour. And the reason for that is, I mean, look at the weather. All my plans today unfortunately got canceled due to the weather. And I was super busy dealing with online store and merch and stuff. Which, by the way, thank you so much to each and every one of you who jumped on the new drop. If you haven't yet, go to SAMMIT.net and get yourself some of the new merch. It is fire. There's a few sizes and stuff already all sold out. So go check out and hopefully you find something that you like. But for now, I think it's time to jump in the car and start heading into Tokyo. It's definitely been a hot minute since I was last going to all the extra PAs. Nice Ferris wheel out there.
Head northeast.
So I'm kind of really looking forward to this. I know Tatsumi's changed a lot since I was there. They built like a wall and stuff to try and prevent people from meeting there for the view to take pictures and stuff. But that apparently hasn't really stopped any kind of, what's the word? Like any kind of car meets and things like that. Like people still go there because it's still like an important place for Japanese people and the car culture here, if that makes sense. It does kind of suck though, because now you can't go there and get that beautiful city view, and you'll see it a little bit when we get there. But I'm just also enjoying all the lights and driving into this part of Tokyo because it's been a while. Taking a quick moment to tell you about today's video sponsor, which is Lucky Labo. And if you don't know who Lucky Labo is, they are an online boutique and they are dedicated to selling Silvia and Skyline parts. But not only parts, but also really cool JDM accessories, just like these air fresheners. These are the Ekosha air fresheners and they smell like squash. They're kind of like the tin can ones. They are a genuine Japanese brand end product. I'm pretty sure these are the only guys that actually have stock and sell them in the USA. Let me quickly open one up so you guys can experience it. So ASMR air freshener time. Ooh, that was very satisfying. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing. It smells like Japan and Bosozoku. So head to luckylabo.com and grab yourself one of the Ekosha air fresheners. I really recommend them, and if you don't know about this particular squash scent, then I guess you've been living under a rock if you're in the JDM scene, because this is literally like the famous scent that everyone had in the 90s in their cars. In fact, I'm pretty sure that in certain scenes of Initial D, you saw this very same can somewhere in the car. So, once again, head to luckylabo.com. Thank you, Lucky Labo, for sponsoring this video. Support the companies that support SAMMIT, and let's get back to the video. Just rolling into Tatsumi, PA right now. Damn, there's a Ferrari that just pulled out in front of me. This place never ceases to amaze me, and you can see the wall there that they built right there. Apparently, it was built for supposedly two reasons, mainly to try and prevent people coming here for photos and meeting with cars and stuff, but also the noise of people speeding through here. And supposedly they've added some kind of speed bumps, but they're not here right now because a lot of people would, as you guys probably remember from previous videos, they would launch through here. And a lot of the people living in these housing buildings all there would complain about that. As you can see, supercars everywhere. Nice McLaren there. All right, let's pull over and have a look what's here. Jeez, they really did kind of ruin this place with this wall. Interesting. Now, what people were sending me pictures of was apparently up here there were like some light speed bumps, but they're gone now, so I don't get that. Maybe they were just temporary ones while they were doing the construction and building the wall, I'm not sure. But let's start all the way at this end and work our way up. I'm loving the Koki yellow, kind of like starburst, well not starburst, but sunburst yellow color S14. We've got a Infiniti G35 or V35. That's kind of it at this end, but let's walk all the way up here and take a look at some of those supercars that were there. There's a really nice old school 911 Porsche right here too. These cars are cool. May actually tells me she loves this kind of style Porsche. Very cool old car. I'm yet to drive one. I'd like to, hopefully I get the experience to drive one of these old ones one day and just really feel how it handles. A lot of people tell me they handle and feel amazing driving, like that whole kind of cockpit racer feel. What is this thing? An Alpine. This is the first time I've seen this car. I have no idea what this is. So bizarre. I've never seen a bumper like that with like lights built into the front of it like that. This is very interesting. Huh. I've never seen this car before or even heard of it. Very interesting. I'm gonna do some Googling about that later. What's this up the back? It's like an A on the back there, I guess for the Alpine. Suzuki Swift Sport, JZA80 Supra. Nice to see this out here. Is that on 34 GTR wheels? Yes, it is. Nice. That was a nice BMW. Nice M4. That's cool. I'm a sucker for the 34 GTR wheels. They look good, especially on a Toyota. Very nice. Another M4. We've got an MB. That's kind of nice. 260 RS Stagia. It's good to see one of these. Looks like on the original wheels too, nonetheless. Quite nice. Mercedes I don't really know anything about, but this I guess is it's a GT2 RS. That's very cool. These cars really look so cool. Nice FD rolling by. Yeah, the GT2 RS and the GT3 RSs. Oh, this is left-hand drive too. Yeah, a lot of supercars in Japan, none of them are right-wheel drive. Most of them are left-hand drive. Unless you get an NSX, if you include that as a supercar, but... Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, the GT2 RS, I don't know, I'd have to see it side by side with the GT3 RS. But I feel like this almost looks a little bit more aggressive than the GT3. The white though, I feel like the white doesn't do it justice. I mean, don't get me wrong, white goes great with the carbon and all, but I just feel like this would look way better in some crazy color like, you know, fluoro green or orange. Fair few GTIs. They get around a fair bit in Japan actually. The other day I was just thinking like what kind of diesel cars are out there, and not many people play around with diesels in Japan. I don't even know if that's even a diesel model. I don't know much about the GTIs. We got the 250 GT Skyline, which is otherwise known as a V35, I guess, or a G35. Got another 911 here. The new Civic Type R. These things look cool. And we got a 660 there. And we kind of got this thing, which I wish I knew much about, but I don't. Obviously it's a Ferrari. How do I pronounce that? Is it pronounced as like Amamiya? Anija? Sorry guys, I'm really uneducated when it comes to supercar stuff, so don't hate me. But this car looks super clean. Nice blue. I dig that a lot. Anija? I think it's pronounced Anija. I think that's a J. Very cool. So what exactly is Anija? I know I probably sound like an idiot right now, but you got to understand I've never been into supercars, but I'm trying to learn, and I'd love for you guys to tell me in the comment section. 370Z there is that M4 that drove by before, which the girl got out of and then jumped into the Ferrari. so I guess they're friends. Brand new Supra, or BMW, whatever you want to call it. It's good to see these out and about more and more. And now that the 4-cylinder one's becoming available in Japan, I think we're about to see a lot more of these. Oh, this is the Gazoo Racing Edition. That's cool. They don't look too bad, guys. They definitely need aftermarket aero. I'm not a huge fan of the OEM stuff. Got a 350. Never in my life did I think I'd see a 350Z parked next to a McLaren. This thing's really nice. Bright orange. Dig it a lot. Such a bizarre car. I don't even know if I'd fit in one of these. The whole windshield and stuff like that, it's like kind of bubbled. It's not bubbled, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, I don't know, really wide and kind of cool. The way that the headlights kind of mold in with the front bar is insanely cool. I love that. I don't think I've ever seen this model of McLaren up close before. And to be honest, I have no idea what model this is. So I'm looking for the badge right now. I have no idea. That's what I mean, like I've never been into supercars because they're just never on my list of cars that I really want to own one day. It's just, they just don't do much for me, you know? Don't get me wrong, they're nice cars. I just don't think I'll ever justify spending money on like that price level, you know? Oh, these are the new Lexuses, right? I love the rear ends on these cars. They look super aggressive. It actually super reminds me of the Supra, the new Supra, the rear ends on these. Just like how it kind of comes up and then to a point in the rear almost. Hey, look. Nice little Lotus. So, I'm sure I've said this before, but Tatsumi is really known for a lot of wealthy people and their cars and supercars and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure you've kind of gathered that by now. So like my car and like this Subaru really kind of stick out like a sore thumb here almost. Oh, it's funny. I thought this was kind of ironic. Right now the time is 9:11 and we've seen a fair few 911s tonight. Maybe it's a sign. Oh, even that guy's number plate is 911. Alright guys, so we're back in the car and we're gonna head to Hakozaki, PA, which is the PA known for races. People that are racing on the C1 loop. It's kind of like their pit stop, their place that they pull in and they change their coilovers, check their suspension, all that kind of stuff, and then head back out and do another couple laps. So we're gonna head there. I'm not expecting to see many people there tonight whatsoever. It's a small PA, it's just been renovated and things like that. But it's still a place in this whole kind of network of PAs that everyone goes to here in Tokyo. But let's get a look at this lineup one more time as we leave. Some nice cars there at the front. Ooh, that GT2 RS is doing things to me. Nice cars. All right, let's get to Hakozaki, PA. So we have just arrived at Hakozaki, PA, which is pretty much completely deserted. Ooh, Popo are here. Okay, we probably just need to cruise through and leave. They just finished renovating the inside of this place, so I kind of wanted to check it out. Oh yeah, new toilets and vending machines, nice. But I think we're gonna bounce just because no one's really here and the police are here. But this is just a small place. One thing, a bit of information I know as well is that no one's really racing the C1 loops right now because the police have a special sting operation with a bunch of hidden cameras right now. So no one's really racing it. And it also makes sense why there's a police car patrolling and just sitting here waiting for the races to rock up. So anyways, I think we're gonna head straight to Shibuya, PA. And see what we find there. Seriously though, how epic is this view? I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but it looks so sick with the city lights and the bridge. You got Tokyo Tower down in there, it's hard to see. Very cool. So we're currently rolling down into Shibuya, PA, which is completely under the highway. So this is why a lot of people come here in the wet. And it looks like there's a fair few cars here actually. Nice. Very cool. So we'll wait till this person parks, and then what we'll do is we'll hopefully find a park up there. Is he gonna reverse in there? Nope, he's gonna keep going. Alright, there he goes. Got a nice cappuccino there. Okay. Too bad. Nice NA. Little Honda. Nice MV. Okay. Not too many cars, but enough. I think we're gonna park here. We'll pull in and then we'll get out. So unfortunately, there's really not much going on here tonight. It's kind of this nice Atasha SDI here, and that's pretty much it, I think. Seems like these guys are getting ready to do some road work soon too up here. So I don't know. But there's this really clean NB here. Super clean, actually. I love that lip. It looks nice. It's an ND, NA. That's kind of it. A few cars left since I parked. So this NA is really nice. Are these reverse steelies? No, they're not reversed. It's just, I'd say they cut it out and then welded it on the inside like that. That's really cool. Deep dish steelies. I kind of dig that look. Very cool. Yeah, that's sick. Not too bad. I like that a lot, actually. We need another NA on the channel. Anyways, I haven't been here in literally like 8 months, so I kind of want to go inside and see if anything's changed with the vending machine. Hey, check out this Gloria. Some big chromies. Not too bad, right? So let's see if the vending machine wall has changed at all. Oh, great. The police just rocked up. No changes here. There we go. Yeah, it's closed. Wow. Well, unfortunately, that is that. And it seems like the police have literally shut down every PA and every car meet tonight, which completely sucks. And now it looks like he's backing up to kind of block the entrance. Well, I was hoping that we were gonna have a pretty decent night tonight, but I guess not, hey. I'm really not all that surprised. I mean, it does seem like the guys are there that need to do some road works. But like I was saying before, I've heard that the police are kind of on a special like sting operation at the moment to prevent a whole bunch of like the normal kind of street racing and stuff that goes down, which unfortunately means that they do go to all the PAs and shut them down. So it's been a while, honestly, since I've done all of this, like I said, and it's been a long time since I've heard of the police shutting down every single PA. Shibaura, this PA, normally doesn't get shut down at all, like once in a blue moon. I'd say it's probably getting shut down tonight, mainly just because of the roadworks and the construction guys that are here that need to do something, whatever that may be. But it does suck nonetheless, because I was really looking forward to hopefully some cool car culture stuff tonight. So unfortunately, the weather ruined my other plans, and now it seems like the police ruined my backup plan. All right, I think we're gonna head home here. Here's Tokyo Tower, guys. All lit up purple. They normally change the lighting and the colors like for certain like occasions and stuff. I wonder why it's purple. Anyways, heading home. Should be there in about 28 minutes, Google says. So we're gonna pick it up once we get there. Made it back home, guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed about the outcome of tonight with the police literally shutting down every single meet. Like I told you, I had heard they were doing a special sting operation against like all the C1 loop races and stuff, but it seems like they're definitely shutting down like everything car related that's been happening inside of Tokyo. Although, obviously, it was wet, cold, and rainy tonight, so, you know, normally the only people that would be out and about are those serious kind of street racer guys, because they're not letting a bit of bad weather deter them from getting some seat time. So I'm not really surprised at the same time when I think about that logically. But anyways, guys, I still hope you enjoyed the video going to those, you know, really popular places. They're kind of like legendary places. That's literally where all the car meets happen. I do want to put a disclaimer here that if you ever do want to come to Japan and check out those places, you need to have a car. You can try to get to these places with taxis, But once the taxi leaves, you are screwed. Like, you cannot get out of them. They are only accessible on the highway. You can't get to them or into them any other way. They are always like fenced off, so you can't get to them. There are some emergency exits you can use and stuff to try and sneak out. But if you do get caught, you can get in a lot of trouble and spend a fair few hours in a police station. And if you're over here on a tourist visa, that's not wise. So my best advice to you is get your international driver's permit before you come to Japan, hire a rental car, and spend a night going and doing all of that stuff. And like I said, if you find the locations on Google Map, like for these PAs, if you put them into Google Maps will try to take you off the highway. Just whatever you do, don't exit the highway. Stay on the highway, and you should be able to get to these PAs. Like I said, they're only accessible on the highways, so you should be okay if you follow that rule of thumb. But yeah, anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash that like button, write us a comment, and subscribe. But before you go, tell me in the comment section, when have the police shut down your car meet? Like your favorite car meet, or a car meet that you attended, and did anything spicy happen? Because I know in Australia, when this normally happens, everyone gets defected in a yellow sticker and have to get their cars re-inspected. But over here, the police are super chill. As you saw tonight, they just roll up, say over the megaphone, all right boys, time to bounce, and everyone bounces, and that's that. So yeah, curious to hear your thoughts, guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace out. Ciao, mata.